Hi there, it's Maggie here. I want to say Happy New Year to you all. If I haven't already spoken to you privately, I am in Australia and I am still on a mission with my money and budgeting. I just want to show you what I'm using for this year, 2023. I'm slightly more organised than I was last year. I've got a diary and I just write all my things in there. Basically just what I'm spending and how it's broken up into different areas. My on-the-go wallet is still the Treasury one. I've had this for, I don't know, more than a year anyway. And it's still going. I'm starting to wear a little bit on the edges, but it gets thrown in and out of things. It's been a really good wallet. And you know what they look like, as I've shown you before. And the magic is still in the... I hope you can see this, got the wristlet strap. The magic is still in behind the zipper. Look at all that. So you basically, you do this as well if you'd like to. You just label the categories that you want in your wallet. Yours will be yours and mine's what I use. And it's very, very functional. There's a zipper for coins. And what I do is if I have a lot of coins, because it can weigh your wallet down, when I come home, I take them out and put them in a jar and they grow in the jar. So that's what I basically do. So that's my on-the-go wallet, which I've had for ages, as you probably know if you look back on my old videos. Anyway, so that's that. I'm trying to be a bit more organised this year, so I just sort of give you a bit of a showing of what I'm using currently. I don't plan on doing fortnightly cash stuffings and all that sort of stuff, because I did do that down the track ages and ages ago and found it was stressful, because some fortnights you have plenty, like, you know, for me a couple of $100 maybe, and some you have very little, and it was just really silly trying to stuff $50. So I decided no, I'm stuffing them all the time. Over Christmas, New Year, it helped quite a bit. But then after Christmas, and I'm not sure if you've experienced that, but all the bills came in. So, you know, I think we had 3 bills within a week of Christmas, you know, being over and New Year happening. So, you know, we had to have the money there, which primarily we did, because we still use the pot system. But this is for me and the cash that I have left over after I've paid my portion, and how I am dealing with it and using a zero-based budget, so every cent is counted. And that's really working for me, because I don't have any pressure. I just know I've got to put it in there. So one of the wallets is, I was actually going to sell this, I don't know, a couple of years ago, and I decided, no, I'm going to keep it because I really like it. It's, I think, the Luxe quilted cash wallet. It's quite a heavy wallet. This I have put on to show you, but I don't use it on there primarily because it's quite a heavy piece, so I can take it off easily. I'll just show you how that comes off. Just put it aside, put it on its own. That's quite solid enough. So you open it up, a little bit like my other one, but different in the sense that this is how it looks inside. It's a little bit like a Filofax, but sort of different. So I've got the cash bit there. And I don't use that because I have my everyday wallet. But I've got all my, this is what I'm using. They're plastic zip lock ones, and you can get those. And I've seen them many, many times. I've got a few left because I gave a lot away, but I've got a few left, and they're just white at the top. These ones are slightly different because these came with the wallet. And they're just different categories that I use, and I just put in what I can afford. And there you go. Date night still gets money because we still have to go out here and there and have, you know, dinner out or a movie. We went and saw Avatar a couple of weeks ago. I loved it. It's the new one, and I loved it. It was fabulous. But I love that sort of movie where it's a fantasy and it's really pretty to watch. It was a beautifully acted, and just just stunning visually. It was beautiful. So yeah, date nights there, just different ones that I need. A couple of spare ones for down the track when I feel like I can afford something else and put that in. So that's one of my sinking funds, and I just leave it there on my desk when I come in and do them. And this is the other one I use, and this was one I bought on Amazon. I watched this girl called Wendy Coop, I think her name was. And I can put a link below if you want to watch her videos, but she's fabulous. She's really, really on her mission, and it sort of inspired me. So I bought this one, and it's pink, pretty pink. Again, it's sort of a wallet situation. I won't show you my address. But then I've put this one a different way around. It comes with the envelopes, but it sort of looks back to front, but it's actually not, because this one sits up the right way. So again, I have, these ones actually come with this wallet, and I can leave a link below on Amazon. I'll remind myself, and to Wendy's YouTube channel if you'd like to. But these come with those envelopes, and you just basically put your money in there. I'm not sure what this category is. That's 20 Australian dollars. Our money is fairly brightly coloured. And there's some money in there. Oh, there's a $5 note. It's a $5 Australian. Just if you haven't seen them. Yes, I know that was the Queen, and sadly she's passed on now. So I guess now with King Charles, because Australia is part of the Commonwealth, we'll get some money with his picture on it. We'll see. So it's just basically the categories I want in this wallet. These are more lifestyle ones, and the other wallet that I have are the long-term ones. That's how I divide them up. So it's on a pink theme, as you can see here. I find that I put a little bit aside what I can afford, and I know that I won't touch. I have spending money, so I always have a little bit to spend. So if I want to buy something out, and I have a section for coffee in my wallet, and I always put that in there. If I want to do that, I put it aside, and then when I do have a coffee out, which isn't often, I might not buy one for a month, but then I'll have like 15, 20 bucks there to buy a cuppa, because coffee is here in Australia, in Melbourne, maybe $6 thereabouts, depends on where you go. So yeah, so that's what I do. So this one's more of the lifestyle categories, and the other one's the long-term categories like Christmas, gifts, you know, all year round. This one's more about health, beauty, that sort of thing. So I'm really happy with the way I'm doing things. I will tweak it as I need to, if I need to, because I need to keep it going and not give up. But I'm not going to be doing cash stuffings on YouTube because I don't need to. I am responsible for my workings and how things work, and I'm happy with that. I'm really happy with that. So I just wanted to check in and wish you all Happy New Year, to know that we're here still, living in Melbourne, quite happy, and just life rolls on as it does. So I hope your 2023 is going to be fabulous, and you're coping with money. We're coping, we're doing quite okay. As the bills get more expensive, and they are going up here, we've just got to allow for that. We've just got to budget a bit more. So you just got to roll with it as best you can. So some fortnights my sinking funds might get $10, they might get $5, and some might get more often, because it's, if we need to put money in to pay for the power, electricity, you know, all that sort of gas, all that sort of stuff. I pay for streamings, we pay for 3 streamings, so that's got to be covered, you know, which it is, generally it's in one of my sinkings. But yeah, we're happy. It's not all about money, but you have to be in control of your money, and then I'm doing the best I can with what we have, and it seems to be working at the moment, and that's the positive message I want to show you. Work it out for yourselves, twig it the way you need to, but be accountable to yourself, because that's the only person you need to be accountable to, yourself, and be responsible with your money. And that's what I'm working on. And it's taken me 3 years to really get to a point where you don't need anything. I'm really happy with what I've got, and just focus on saving some money. There's still money there if we want to have a night out, you know, a date night or something like that, and that's great. But for the most part, other things cover our lives, and that's you know, what everybody does, you know. So yeah, end of that. I'm going to go, and I'll probably pop in here and there, but I just wanted to wish everyone a great 2023. Make it count. It's important. Bye for now.